What's going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the King of the Table 10 pre-show. I'm your host, the Aussie arm wrestler, Jake Ward, and joining me for a little bit, we're going to have a bit of a rotating system here on the pre-show. But of course, it's Coach Ray Raymond Lipens. Ray, I get competitor Ray this time. How you feeling?
Good.
Idiot, get talking. No, competitor Ray is here. Things are a lot different. We're back as an athlete, mate. Are we rocking and rolling, ready to go?
Yes. I feel great. I can't wait. I'm so anxious to get back on table. We have an hour to go. In an hour, me and Robbie, it's going to go down right here. And then, of course, we have 6 more amazing arm wrestling super matches with the grand finale, the main event.
The bloodbath, the rematch of one of the greatest matches of all time. I don't care what you say, but get your predictions in the comments, and we'll get you some time to buy the pay-per-view as well. Yeah, absolute banger of all the matches, and you have a great opportunity, Ray, I think, to just remind everyone, because you're commentator, translator, transporter, organizer, you help with everything. But I think people just forget you're a badass person on this table.
They will know in about an hour. People forget we're living in a very small attention span time, so people need to be reminded, and I'm going to remind them in an hour.
Oh, you got to dive right into it. Hook, round 1. Give the people a show.
Well, it's not the best choice. Most likely that's where I'm going to go.
Oh!
You know, when all cards are on the table, you go back to your default settings, and my default settings tell me to go sideways.
I hope Robbie is listening. We'll get him on a little bit later. But yeah, Coach Ray's going to dive into the hook. Now we're here. I just want to know, Ray, just quickly, because we'll go through a bit of a rotating through this pre-show. Main event madness, right? You're not big on doing the predictions, so I'm going to go a different way with this pre-show. The winner of Dave and Vitali, and I want all of you to answer in the comments section as well. The winner of Dave and Vitali, who do you want them to pull the next king of the table?
Well, if Vitali wins, let's say, yeah, Vitali's open to pull almost any arm wrestler on the planet. Like, you give him a rematch with Hermes, amazing. You give him any other super heavyweight, give him Devin Larratt, amazing. I think give him Lemon Saginishvili, amazing. If Dave wins, we know Dave's in the destroyer shape, because I believe Vitali is also. And Dave can do the same things. So I think these guys are 2 of the guys that I want to see with most of them when they are in great shape. Vitali has been a little bit out of competition, pulled few super matches, impressive as hell. The last time he pulled here in December, he lost to Hermes.
Yep.
But it was a really close match.
Oh, it was a banging match, one of the best of the year.
Absolutely. And the first time they pulled with Dave, the surprise we all get was probably, without a doubt, the greatest arm wrestling match in King of Table history.
Yes.
Just ended someone going to the hospital, right?
Wow, that seems to be the thing here. The theme of King of the Table, we seem to have people on oxygen tanks taken out here in an ambulance. I wonder if there's an ambulance person nearby and if it's steady enough to do it. I mean, Dave and Vitali, Ray, can lightning strike twice here in Dubai?
I hope so. I really hope so. Because Dave is looking strong, confident, and like good, like happier.
Yes,
So,
that was, yes, huge. I absolutely love that. I've been noticing that as well. And he says that his hand's healthy because Vitali absolutely destroyed it. It makes sense why Dave hasn't been replying to my letters, because his hand was destroyed at King of the Table.
He couldn't write back.
That's right. So,
And you know how it is, like your whole quality of life improves when you feel better. Like small things didn't bother you. You didn't know it was that bad until you get better. And I think that after the first match versus Vitali, never seen Dave happier in my life. You remember you went to the after polls. He was so happy, and I see a little bit of that happiness is coming back. So I expect Dave to do everything he can to win this match.
it's going to be great. Well, Ray, I'm going to let you go because you are a competitor.
Let's get Ollie. Let's get Ollie.
I think we should get Ollie up here.
Ollie. Come here.
Ollie Oxenfree, get up here, young fella.
This is the thing that people want. Ollie is the winner of the raffle that we did From all the people that bought like a year subscription
yearly
of
pass?
King of the Table pass, he was flown in, all expenses paid, to Dubai for King of the Table. How it's been?
Amazing experience. Yeah, can't wait.
So what's it like? You get the email or you get the phone call, and it's Core Sports, it's Don. Did you think it was a prank at first? Who's the first person you told?
Well, I didn't know if it was real. I'll admit that. But it was, and I'm here, so it's insane. I think I was actually with my brother when I found out, so he found out first. He didn't believe me. I had to explain it all to him. But yeah, it's been wild.
And you're here, you haven't bought Ray or I a drink yet. I don't want to slag him off while we're here on the pre-show, but we'll get him up afterwards. But besides, obviously, present company, who's been like the one athlete that you're excited to meet, and who's the one athlete that you just saw and went, oh, wow.
You can pick someone else then.
Yeah, that's right.
Obviously Ray. He's the biggest. Vitali's massive. Like, you don't realize how big he is until you're here.
See,
And
I
you're,
told
like,
you.
stood next
I
to
told
him.
you. It's not just me.
Huge. But yeah, I've enjoyed chatting with Derek, like meeting Matt. It's just been great.
Well, it has been great, and that's an awesome segue. Ollie, congratulations. It's been awesome meeting you, spending time with you, and you've got one of the best seats in the house.
Enjoy the show, buddy.
It's going to be great, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie, he is the one that won the raffle. Buy the yearly pass. Core Sports will look after you. Well, Ray, I'll let you get ready. So we'll go from the shortest commentator to the tallest commentator in the business, the D-bagger, A.W. Derek. Come in there. Awesome. Thank you very much, Ray. Derek.
What is up, man?
Derek. I'll come back down here. Mate, welcome to King of the Table.
Thank you. It's great to be here. This is wild. Being here in Dubai, this is a whole different experience, and I'm honored to be here, and definitely honored to be sharing the mic with you and Ray.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. So if you don't know, and we will explain it at the start of the pay-per-view, if you always wondered what it's like with Derek Smith and the Aussie arm wrestler together in the booth, well, you got to get it tonight at the pay-per-view. Derek will be calling 2 or 3 matches. It's going to be killer. Just want to explain to people, because we've seen Ray do it 1,000 times, but what's it like going from commentator mode to athlete mode, and then if it doesn't go your way, you got to go back to commentator mode? Just give the people watching a bit of a background about it.
It's I've had times where I lost, I got my butt kicked, and then had to go into the booth, and really it makes you kind of, it's time to do a job, it's time to commentate. I'm not trying to ruin everybody else's experience, so I got to get over myself right away. But honestly, it helps you get over it a little bit, and just let's look past it and let's enjoy the rest of these matches. Now if I win, it's hard to not celebrate on the mic and be like, oh, all the haters, you guys see that? But either way, I mean, it's an enjoyable experience, and I wouldn't have it done either way. I love doing the commentating at these events. So.
Yeah, absolutely wrapped that you're here. It's going to be great. I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. If you can somehow tame the wild horse, I will give you 30 seconds unfiltered when you're back in the commentary booth, and you can just go, Derek, and just brag and call out anyone there. It's going to be awesome. You, Matt Mask, you keep sizing each other up. There's little nibbles and everything going on every time you walk past each other. Mate, what's it like?
He's a bully, man. I'm just a big, nice guy. He's just a bully. Pinched my nipple the other night, man. Like, who does that?
Oh, there's a bit of abuse going on. Maybe we'll get that on the behind-the-scenes video.
But I mean, yeah, that's part of any competition. Really, you get to see your opponent, especially in supermatch arm wrestling, and you size them up throughout the whole week or the day of the event. And you're just trying to convince yourself they're not that big, they're not that strong, and just trying to get your head right. And so I know Matt starts playing that game pretty early on, and I've been building up to it. But yeah, by the time our match happens here in a little bit, I'm definitely gonna be game mode.
Well, the one thing I do like, and I want to get your opinion on, Derek, is no one studies the sport like you do. You're a fan also. Competitor, commentator, dead set legend, and an arm wrestling fan. What are the matches on the card that, as the arm wrestling fan, that are just like, I want to make sure I get a front row seat?
I mean, obviously, Reno and Bacho, like, don't blink, right? These guys are so explosive, so young, and I can't really tell what's going to happen. I just know it's going to be fast. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be really fast. So you definitely don't want to miss any of that and be glued to the screen. I also think, like, a match that's not talked about as much is I'm really excited to watch Lachlan Adair and David.
Oh, yeah.
I think that has the potential to be an insane match for sure. A grinder.
Yeah, they're going to sit there in the middle of the table. It's going to be great. One thing I have noticed, and it's like rare air for you, because usually everywhere you go, you're like the only big guy. But now we're going around and we've got Wagner, 150 kilos. Tobias Barong from Sweden. He's about 7'11", 133 kegs. We got Vitaly Laletin. Do you feel more comfortable just being around your own giants?
Yeah, these are my people. No, Tobias and Vitaly and Wagner. I think Wagner might be heavier than me right now. I'm not sure. I'm about 330. But yeah, these guys. I've been studying Vitaly forever. Trying to get tips, finding guys my height or around the same height, and learning from them is something I've been doing for a long time. It's kind of hard, right? So I've been studying Matt and trying to get tips from Matt just by watching his matches for years. Right, and so obviously I'm a fan. I feel their struggles and their pains on the table, but it's great to see them pursuing their dreams and achieving it.
Oh, it's going to be madness. I tell you what, guys, we're not that far away from the start of the pay-per-view. You can see the links are in the descriptions where if you're on Core Sports YouTube or you're on the Voice of Arm Wrestling YouTube, you need to buy these pay-per-views. The matches that are going to happen tonight will create history, including the Derek Smith versus Matt Mask match. This is the Battle of North America. I've got a guy here. He may be smiling to you in the camera, but he's hungry. He wants a big win. And I tell you what, getting a win over Matt Mask is going to be incredible. Now, this is your first time at a King of the Table pay-per-view. We've got a job for you. I want you to put the microphone down. I want you to go grab an athlete, bring him back, Derek, and let's go have a chat with him. And I'll talk to the guys. I'll see you in a couple of minutes, mate.
Grab an athlete, bring him back. Got it.
That's right. Shouldn't be that hard. Hang on. Maybe I'll send him a text. But, guys, it's going to be brilliant. 7 matches. For a while, you guys have been demanding more matches here at King of the Table, and you are getting them. Wherever you are around the world watching this, it is going to be incredible. If you want the order of the matches, I'll give them to you now. We're kicking off the show with co-train Robbie Carstendike. That's going to be cool. Lachlan Adair, David Arabuli will be next in line. Match number 3 is a left-arm banger. Tobias Barong and Wagner Bortolato. Match 4, battle of the social media superstars that take the sport of arm wrestling very seriously. Of course, I'm talking about the arm wrestling whisperer, Etienne Waite, and the prodigy, Auden Larratt, as the legacy continues. From there, Derek was just here. He'll be in match number 5 against the wild horse, Matt Mask, semi-main event. Oh, the future is looking good. Reno Masic, the Croatian sensation, is taking on Barcho Saganishvili. Then your main event, Dave Chafee versus Vitaly Laletin. Oh, the legacy continues. Oh, give me the left arm.
Professional arm.
Give me the left arm. Here we go. The money arm. Auden Larratt, welcome to King of the Table.
Yeah, thank you for having me, guys. I'm ready to put on a great show and absolutely destroy Arm Wrestling Whisperer. It's got nothing.
But that's what I want to come to. You've trained. And I think the number one thing everyone says, it was the first thing I said when I saw you. It was like, oh, you're a bit bigger than what I thought, young man. You're a bit bigger. Are you going to give him any chance? Has he got any lane at all?
His thing is the defensive catching hook. And I'm just going to blow through his hand. I'm going to blow through his hand 4 rounds, and then maybe we can have some fun. But that's how it's going to go, guys. I'm going to smash this guy.
Well, there it is. Like, he's calling it. Tell me in the comments section right now. Give me the predictions. Is he taking his dad's persona a bit too far? Or is Auden Larratt the real deal that we've seen in the past? It's going to be unbelievable. Path moving forward is a continuing social media superstars. Are you going to be like our Jake Paul of arm wrestling?
Please, no.
Or is it right? Who is the next superstar in line, and you're going after more serious arm wrestlers like Etienne?
Yeah, I mean, I want to take the serious route, obviously. I'll do a match with anybody. If somebody's cool and wants a match with me, I'd love to pull anybody anytime. So I'm trying to get as big and fat as I can. As you guys can see, I've put on a little bit of weight, which was the goal. A little bit. So the goal is to have a doctor tell me I'm morbidly obese, and then maybe I'll start dialing it back.
There
We'll
we
see.
go. Now, just quickly before we head off, quietly but pretty loudly in front of the whole world, your mum's in your corner. Can we give a guess of how many times your mum will say elbow?
It's really hard to say. Many times I assume. I assume every time he lifts his elbow, she's going to say elbow down. So if you guys don't want to hear it, whisper keep his elbow down. That's all I got to say.
Warning shots have been fired. Auden, thank you very much. Got a job for you. Head over and grab another superstar to come to the pre-show. Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigy, Auden Larratt. He is ready to go. The guy is taking the sport very seriously. He doesn't want to be riding the Larratt name to the top. He wants to make sure that Auden is the name you say first, not Larratt. But how exciting is it here? We have a Larratt, we have a Saganishvili on this card. The future is looking bright. We have 3 superstars here, 19 years old. 2 of them have been world champions before with Reno Masic and Barcho Saganashvili, and I'm sure Auden Larratt wants to join that top tier of 19-year-olds. It's going to be brilliant. Guys, we're not that far away. It's going to be awesome. I hope that you have bought your pay-per-view. I hope you're enjoying the pre-show wherever you are around the world. It's going to be brilliant. I quite enjoy this bloodbath that's happening in the main event. Vitaly Laletin is looking huge. 140 kilos, 6'11", 6'14". The guy is very tall, he's very wide. The one thing I have enjoyed, if you aren't aware, he really flipped his life around and he was like, well, I'm going to stop driving the trucks, I'm going to hit back on work and I'm going to do this arm wrestling, more full-time arm wrestling, and the results are showing. The man is laser focused for his main event matchup with Dave Chafee, and also people want revenge. You guys know the pool out there watching. When you lose a match, it eats you up, it grinds you up, and you want to make sure that you get that win back. Have we got an athlete coming up? Who's coming up now? They're all probably, here we go. The staunchest man in arm wrestling. He was waiting for me to turn around just so I could give him a good introduction. My man and fellow compatriot, Lachlan Adair.
How you doing, mate?
Mate, I'm doing good.
Doing
very
grass?
happy, mate.
Doing grass?
It's very interesting that you and I live in the same country, but never catch up. We always catch up in Dubai.
Yeah, we are. Only see each other in Dubai, that's right. We're a 2-hour flight away, but we got to fly 14 hours to see each other.
To get there, mate, you've been sizing up David Arabuli. Is he looking tiny to you? How's it all going?
No, he's looking big. I'm the little one this time around. I'm normally, way too big, but I'm coming in at 106 kilograms.
106?
Feeling better, feeling stronger at this weight. I think it's going to be a banger.
So you allowed David to get to 115, which he made. For those that watched the weigh-in, he did come in at 115.4. He has made the weight. He's dropped down.
He was fully dressed, so there was a kilo in it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and I'm sure he had bricks in his pocket or whatever, so he's probably about 97 kilos undressed. But did you think he would get lighter? Did you think he would go borderline to the weight? And are you bothered about the weight difference?
I actually thought he was going to come in heavier. And I am not bothered by people's weight. I've never been bothered. I've got matches with Mate Warangi, who outweighs me by 50 kilos. So,
Yeah.
Weight doesn't bother me. I don't think it really translates that much to arm wrestling anyway. So, unless all that weight's in his wrist, then...
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. I may have a little bit of favouritism. I will keep it super professional, though. But, of course, when you have your mate there, it's going to be awesome on the table. King of the table, mate, how important to your career is a win tonight?
Pivotal. Win this, and then I'm back in the, facing the real top tier guys. But that hopefully will be in the 105 kilo division moving forward. But I think this is still an excellent match for me to prove that, irrespective of weight, I'm strong enough to bang with the bigger boys and the smaller ones.
Small one's 105
Smaller ones,
kilos.
yeah.
If that's the small one, 105 kilos, then I'm Tiny Tim. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, what's it like? Because, we'll be honest, from Australia, country doesn't get the most respect when it comes to arm wrestling. How important is it for the world to start putting respect on Lachlan Adair's name?
I mean, yeah. I mean, as long as I keep on getting matches and keep on getting better and better, which I believe I have done, then we just keep on carrying the country forward. And, you know, the better I can do, then hopefully we can drag some other people up with us and really start making more of a name, more than just myself.
Yeah, well, I will ride your coattails as much as I can, Lachlan Adair, you dead set legend. If you can, oh, gee, a quick top roll. Can you go get me, he's not going to like it, can you go get me Dave Chafee?
Dave Chafee.
Tell him I've got just 2 questions for Dave. Come on down, Dave Chafee. You've won the lottery. It's going to be awesome. Hey, how can you not like Lachlan Adair? Oh, no, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to it, but Lachlan, he's looking strong. He's feeling strong. David Arabuli is just looking as strong, if not stronger. As I said earlier, and a lot of you people have predicted, that could be match of the night. I don't think they'll go anywhere else but a hook. Don't hurt me, Dave. Don't hurt me. I want to hit you up early here. Dave Chafee, how you going, mate?
I was planning on coming up here anyway, so let's do this.
Ah, you're a superstar. Mate, how have the last 24 hours been for you since the press conference?
I got a good night's sleep, ate a few real good meals. I'm ready to go, so it's almost go time.
Mate, it is definitely almost go time. Where are we going after this? Is lightning going to strike twice? Are we going to have a bloodbath again? And where do you want to go after a huge win against Vitali?
I just want to put on a good show tonight. I hope we have a great match for the people here. If I win, that's awesome. If not, hats off to Vitali. He's looking huge. He's going to be quite a mountain to topple tonight, but I'm looking forward to it.
And for those who missed the press conference, mate, last one, I do want to give you plenty of rest because you're on the main event. For those that missed the press conference last night, give everyone an update on the hand.
My hand, yeah. Vitali hurt it about a year and a half ago in our match. Couldn't use it for over a year. Actually got some stem cells in October. A couple of months later, started to feel better. So I'm actually able to use my hand now, which is very nice. So that's a positive.
Beautiful, Dave. Mate, you gave me it. That's all I wanted. Thank you very much, Dave Chafee. Good luck in the main event.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Awesome. You head off there. It is good. Guys, we're going to wrap up this pre-show pretty soon because we are ready to go. We're not going to get all the athletes on here. We just don't have enough time, and these guys are getting excited. And you should be excited too. A healthy Dave Chafee. I've been begging for it. You've been begging for it, and we're getting it here at King of the Table 10. And I tell you, the history of King of the Table 10 has been excited. I mean, we started off a long time ago with our first main event. It was Devin Larratt versus the monster Michael Todd. And who would have thought that we just continue to get better and better and better with our 10th edition there. I mean, the greats have come. We got the comeback of Denis Saplenkov. We got the comeback of Alexei Vovoda. We saw the amazing match and one of the best moments in arm wrestling history with Levan Saganishvili and Erdemis Gasparini. So many history-making moments have been put here at King of the Table. And I tell you, you don't want to miss out on the next history-making moment. And that's why you need to buy your pay-per-view now. Do you want to see Lachlan and David rip each other's arms off deep in a hook and you'll see veins and tendons pop all over this table? Do you want to see Wagner Bortolado destroy this table, destroy the camera, flip chairs over in the first couple of rows? Do you want to see that moment happen here? And of course, the future of arm wrestling is here. He is there. I'll give this one, whoever wants to hold the microphone, I'm playing there. Wagner, you've studied the table. You've looked at the table. Are we going to get a little shake?
Eu já estudei, vamos ver o momento, né? Questão de moment.
He has already studied the table, but let's see the moment. He's worried about the camera.
They can get that replaced. Don't worry about that. Just quickly, for those that didn't see the press conference last night, do you want to give everyone an update on your injury on the right side?
Sim.
Yeah, from his injuries, the injury healing.
Está praticamente uns 80% curado já. E acredito que não interfere na luta, não, direito.
The right one is almost healed, but the left one, he believes is not going to be a problem today.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Can you, with your left arm, can you give a flex to the camera and just show everyone how big that forearm is? Get a flex, mate. Give a flex. Look at that. Is ridiculous. I mean, you would break my watch if it was wearing it there. It is good. How excited are you to be here at King of the Table? How excited, how happy, how energetic?
No comment. Agradecer a organização, sempre a oportunidade que eles vêm me dado aí, a toda a organização. Agradecer ao povo, a todos que torcem, não só por mim, mas por todos, né? Lembrando que eu não luto por mim, simplesmente, mas luto por todos que torcem por mim, né? Então essa energia de mim para todos vocês, né?
He said no comments, that he's really happy. He wants to thank all the organization, the guys, and especially because he fights for the people, and this energy that the people brings is something that he really doesn't know how to describe.
Yeah.
So he's really happy. He's really happy.
Well, the people love you, Wagner. I just want to say good luck. Good luck
Thank
on
you,
your
thank
match. You're a superstar, mate. The arm wrestling world love you, and we love you here at King of the
Thank you,
Table.
my people. Thank you.
There we go. I'll take that one off you. Thank you very much. There it is. Hey, you can't hate Wagner Bortolado. The Brazilian brute is ready to go, and I'm ready to go here from this pre-show. Guys, I hope you've had a bit of fun on the lighter side of it. We're going to give you about 20 minutes to go and buy the pay-per-view. It is going to be unbelievable. At every single King of the Table, there has been a memorable moment, and you don't want to miss it out. You don't want to wait for the spoilers. You don't want to wait for the discussion groups. You don't want to wait for the illegal streams. You want to be there with your mates, and it's going to be awesome. We will kill it here. It's going to be so good. King of the Table 10 will be back in 30 minutes and get the action going. I've been the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and we will see you live on pay-per-view, King of the Table 10.